Okay. Today again, good day everyone. We are here with another device, particularly a home appliance, a blender, very strong blender. It is is it Casa gas Casa high power blender and grinder QBL 8008 Pro 2. So it has some, button for power. It has a control for the speed, and it has an automatic, is a direct speed that you would want to use to engage. So we are going to be losing it. What is the problem? It has it's dead. It's not just working according to the client. So we'll go ahead and open it up and see if we can resolve the problem. Or open it up. According to the client, he bought it not quite long, and then it's developing this kind of issue. Okay. Okay. Losing the fourth screw right now. Once that is opened, we'll be able to access the inside. Okay. This is what we have on the inside of it. So we're going to be checking carefully. First, let us check the cable. If it reads, put it in the diode mode, where you get that the beeping sound. So let us check if it has some level of resistance with the coil. When it is switched on, let's switch it on. No resistance value. Nothing. So the next step to do, let us be sure the cable is good, that the cable is not broken. It's not broken, it doesn't have a broken core. Yeah, this part is correct. Let's check the second one. These are some of the first steps you engage before you can conclude. You can start moving to the next step. Now this is showing that this part of the cable is not connected. Let's check the earthing terminal, which is correct. So this one is like along the cable length, the blue cable, the blue strand, the blue core. The blue core has a problem. I think, is it this? The blue core has a problem. The blue core is not connected. The blue core is not connected. Let's check. Okay, it's not connected. So what is the reason for it's not connecting? Is the direct, so it's possible to have cut on the inside. That's cut on the inside. Let us carefully check the cable on its parts. Check the cable. Is there any swollen part on the cable? Any swollen on any parts? If it is not, so we need to be sure it's not. So we have to trace the cable. We just have to trace the cable on that part or change the cable entirely. But to save costs, we need to just, that's one of the works, that's one of the reasons why we are here. We are meant to save the clients from unnecessary spending. So if that can be resolved, we'll quickly do that. The blue core is not connected, so thank God my multimeter has a pin. So let us check, let us have the body pinched with the pin to access the core close to the point where we are testing. So let us check, does it have a contact? Yes, it has. Across here, does it? No. Okay, it has here too. So that means the problem is between here. Okay, so why is it not giving us reading on these parts? Okay, now it's giving us, correct. It's giving us now. So this is red. Red. Let us check red as well. Okay. This red comes here. Okay. The blue, the orange. Okay. Now the orange is here. I mean the brown. Yeah, it's correct. Okay, all the three cores are okay, they are intact. So what next? We are going to check the coil directly. Are the coil is okay? Yes, the coil is giving us 12 ohms. Check the reading on the multimeter, giving us 12 ohms. Now what next to check? There is a fuse, but we won't check that yet. Let us check if the if the brush is having a good contact. It is. It is. All the brushes are good, the two brushes. Now there's a possibility that the fuse, internal fuse here, is having an issue. So how do we get to know that? So let us test from here. Continuity of, there's a red connected to the fuse and comes out through the black cable here. So we will check the red terminal and the other end of the black, which is this place here. That is connected, so nothing is wrong with the fuse. Let us check it, if that of the fuse here, maybe the problem is on this side of the fuse. So we'll check it with this point. So this is also okay. Now what else can be the challenge? What else can be the issue? Okay, let's continue with our video. Now okay, what we will do, we'll take it to the sockets where we will check the if the power is connected to it. Check it. Now all the tests showed that everything, the fuse, the coil, the switches, everything is intact. And also I think we will need to check here. If you check, let that be focused on this component here. There's a component here. There's a link between here and here, but that link will become a possibility when there is a press. When there is a press here, when this presses, that's the cup of the blender. Once it presses that point, it makes this contacts. It makes this it needs these two ends, these two terminals to join to connect together, and that's the power coming from the cable, from the mains, enters there and it passes through this. You know, is a kind of a switch that get pressed when the blender cup is positioned on the blender. So that will not allow us to get a reading on the terminal here. So now we are going to confirm if the blender is intact. We'll be going to where we'll go to get it powered. Let's go and get it powered, and then test the problem. Test if it will spin. Let's get to where we just plug it to power. We plug it to power. Now let's check if there is voltage, AC volts. Check the multimeter on this part of the switch, and then the other part of the switch there is no voltage. So there is no voltage because that press has not happened. So if we press it now, the voltage will pass through to the red cable from this blue to the red, and the red takes it into the blender coil. So now we are going to get a value. So let us just briefly check if this will give us a spin. So we are going to test like we said, and then check if the power moves. There is a connection between here and here. We'll press this like we said. That's what will give us that link between the two cables, that power, those blue and red cable. So let us get this properly situated and do a press and see if there is a spin. Let us try and see if we can do a, yeah, see. So it is on. Obviously nothing is wrong with this blender. I'm sure there's a challenge with the cup that comes on this. The cup is expected to press this button. So when this button is pressed, one of the, it closes the circuit that allows power to be flown into the coil, this coil here. So I'm sure there's a challenge with that cup, and I will ask the clients to come with the cup so that we can position it and see what we can do to rescue the situation. And that resolves that will resolve the issue of the blender. Now if you are new to this channel, new watching our videos, so we'd like for you to subscribe to our channel, give us a like, also the notification bell, press the notification bell so that I can see more of our videos as they, as we upload them. And if you are not new, you have been around, you have been watching our videos, we like you to comment, ask questions, also share our videos, and then we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.